A very good morning to you. This is Good Morning East Africa, coming to you live from CBA TV. My name is Wangui, and with me in studio is
Hamse, Daabjeerin.
Good morning, Hamse.
Good morning to you, Wangui.
Are you feeling great today?
I'm feeling great, happy.
Happy.
I have just finished taking my breakfast and morning tea. The morning's shining.
So you're ready to face the day with all the energy and all the positivity.
Exactly, and I hope also our viewers are also enjoying and taking their time.
Well, today I know you have a lot of stories for us, and they must be very interesting.
Exactly, I have many interesting stories, many wonderful stories. Do you know what? Guess it?
Is it something from here in Hargeisa?
It is in Somali community.
Somali?
Yeah.
Tell us, let's hear it.
Exactly. I don't know whether you have heard this story. I don't know whether you have seen from the social media this story, because for the last week, this story was trending in the social media. Many Somali social media users were trending it. This story is all about a Somali female who was arrested because of suspicious being a man.
Like they were suspecting her of being a man dressed like a woman.
Yes, dressed like a woman, and this story happened in Mogadishu. Then the woman, she gave an interview with the local media, and also she posted on her Facebook about the story. She was saying like that she was traveling from her home to her workplace. Then a policeman stopped her car and told her to move out. She was saying why? Because he was telling her that he's suspicious that she's a man.
Okay, what made them suspect that he's a man?
By the way, as a policeman, because these things they always face, this something usually happens in Mogadishu. You know, policemen or police officers accuse Al-Shabaab militants that sometimes they put on female clothes so as they should spy. So this policeman, maybe he was thinking like that, that this person is from Al-Shabaab militant and he is a man, but the actual was not the right one. She was a female. Then the police said, come out, because I think you are a man. She will say like, how?
How?
You can see me physically, my appearance. You can see that I'm typically woman. How can you doubt about me? Then she was saying, he told her that, no, we cannot talk to here. Let me take you to the police station. Come with me. Then she followed. She went with him. They went to the police station. Do you know what happened to her again?
What?
Instead of the other police officers were telling this police officer that this is typically a woman, they all agreed him that this is a man.
Okay, what is special about this woman that makes them suspect that she is a man?
Exactly. When you are looking at this female, this woman, yes, you can understand that she is a typical woman. I don't know why the police was doing like that. But there are some areas, maybe he thought about it. For example, this woman, she has a soft mustache in here.
Like she has some hair on top of her lips.
Not very
mustache.
Soft, but not too much. Not like me, not like the other men, but it's soft. So maybe about that one, they thought about her. Then when she reached to the police station, they were asking her to come because of investigation or interviewing her. She accepted everything because she's a female. There's nothing else she can do. But she was shocked. She was saying, how? Because I have just from my home, from my husband, from this at this morning. Then again you are telling me that I am a man. Why I'm just from my husband? How can it happen? That's what she was asking them. Then the funny thing is, the policemen, they directed other police female to check her. Yes, me, I'm saying her. But for them, when they are talking, according to her, this victim,
they're saying him. Check him. Confirm if this is a woman or a man.
At all, they're not saying if her or she. They are saying just check him.
This man.
Yeah. Then for police female officers, they checked her. The funny thing was, according to her, this victim lady, I think she's called Fatima or something. She was saying, when the police female officers were touching me, they would say like, this man is very strong man. He's very strong man. She would say, how can you say I'm a strong man? I'm already lady like you. You cannot see me. You cannot feel me. You see? Then they were touching her hair, this hair. Then the police female officers were saying, oh my God, even the man has a very long hair like us.
You know, I have seen women who have even beards.
Yes.
Even some are very masculine and they have the bass, you know.
Seriously?
Have you seen women who have a very strong voice, like a male?
I have seen a woman who has a strong voice, a very deep voice, but I never see. Yes, and sometimes women with mustache, I have seen them, but to me, I have never seen a woman having a beard.
You have never seen? For me, I have seen. I have seen it, and imagine it's normal. It's not something wrong with them. Like they're just like that. Yeah.
By the way, to complete this story, the lady, after they investigated her, but finally these police female officers, they failed to get any sample that's showing or any indicating that's showing this person is a male. Then they went back to the police officer who was directed them to investigate her. Then they told him that they didn't get anything from her, or from him, according to them, from him. Then he told she was called by the police officer. She was asked some questions. What do you do? Where are you from? Simple questions. Then she told them that she's a human rights activist, and she was going to her workplace at that time. During that interview, there was another police officer who suddenly came in the police station. Then he was told about the story. Then he looked at her like this. Then he was saying, how? What's wrong with you guys? You don't see this is typically woman? You don't see, you cannot even differentiate between male and female? What's... Then at the end, she was allowed that to go back and go back to her home.
So after wasting her day, torturing her, maybe she was in a very important schedule.
She was not told that she was being tortured.
No, that is not good. People touching you to confirm that you are a man or a woman, and yet you're innocent. That must have been torturing to her.
But at the beginning, I was telling that sometimes these things happen in Mogadishu because police accuse Al-Shabaab that sometimes they use these tactics to spy in governmental areas. Al-Shabaab man can put on a woman female clothes so as he should spy. So these things sometimes happen. So that's why I think the police was doubting about her.
And have you seen men who look like women?
Somehow.
You've seen? Even the voice refuses to break. Yes, it happens.
For you here?
Like there are men who, when they are growing up, their voices do not become...
It's not like... they don't have strong voice.
Yeah.
But they talk like a female voice.
They talk like a female.
Okay.
I have
Sometimes
seen.
it happens. That's a creature.
Yeah.
That's creature.
Yes, that's
it can. Okay, let me ask you this one, Ngui. What if this, like your fellow Fatima in Mogadishu, happened to her? If it happens to you, what will you have to do?
First of all, I would be very reluctant to agree to go to a police station, first of all, because I had planned my day. I am not a man. Why are you accusing me of someone I'm not? So first of all, I would have really fought with those policemen before I agreed to go to the police station. I think she was so soft. She quickly agreed. I would have created
for you, at least you would have created
drama and chaos and shout, why you're violating my human rights and such. Then if they manage to take me to the police station finally, then I would ask them to bring a doctor to confirm. Not police.
By the way, she did.
She did?
Yeah, she asked them.
For a doctor?
Because she was asking her to undress. She was saying, no, it can't happen to undress. But what you can do for me is to call for me a doctor to confirm. Then at the end, they released her. So for you would have also called a doctor.
I would call a doctor, and last but not least, when the doctor comes and confirms that I'm a woman, I will demand to be paid for the time wasted.
For the time
wasting my time.
Because if that Fatima in Mogadishu, she took, I think, like 1 hour. According to her local interviews.
1 hour is a lot of time.
Just only for interviewing her, checking, took like 1 hour. So, but did it ever happen? These things, have it happened to you?
No, I have never been caught for anything. Actually, no.
But have you ever heard about such stories?
Well, I've heard of these women, especially who are in sports. You know, we have this lady, her name is Semenya in South Africa. And she has been through such. People saying that she's more of a man than a woman. She should not participate in women's races. Some even say that she needs to change her testosterone levels and such. These things are happening. But it's time people realize that we are not created the same. And for you to be a woman, it's not about how you physically look. Like, you can be a woman, but you look like a man. You can have the voice of a man. Exactly. You can be a man, but you look like a woman somehow.
Have you ever, when you were going on the streets in Nairobi, when you were in Nairobi, or even here in Hargeisa, have you ever come across someone you are doubting about his gender? Is this one female?
Yes.
Or this is male?
Yes, I have.
Where?
You know,
in Hargeisa or?
In Nairobi.
In Nairobi.
This lady, she had muscles.
Muscles?
In Kenya, we call them maskwembe.
She went a gym.
We call them maskwembe on her legs. Like
you call what?
Maskwembe.
Maskwembe.
Yeah.
Is that Swahili?
It's like a slang name.
Okay.
So she has this maskwembe. Like her legs, they're so muscular. She's so large and huge and looks very, very firm.
A very big.
Very big.
Chest.
Yeah, like, she can scare you. But she was actually a woman. But so I've seen. I know there are people.
So when you came across her, I think you were scared and you were about to go back to the other street.
I was scared, but now I don't think I can be scared because I've seen several.
Why don't you ask
Not
her
just
whether she went for gym or this is for nature?
No. You cannot ask a stranger that. Yes.
Sometimes because this generation, these people, they always, even sometimes you can see a woman, a female, who's more muscular.
Yeah. Yes.
So they can tell you, for us, do you know what we do? We go for gym for 20, like the entire day. Then you say, why are you spending that entire time just only to build this strong muscles?
Would you marry a woman like that? A very muscular woman. I think that would be a very good thing, an added advantage for you because you have security in your house. People will be afraid of her.
Security for what?
When people see
for
her.
This man for this woman who is having more muscular than me.
Should be perfect.
That's a threat. That's a threat to me.
Anyway,
seriously.
Do you have any other story? I know you have many stories today.
I have told you in the beginning, we have many interesting stories to our viewers. Guess the other one is one of the richest men in Africa. He's called Aliko. He's a Nigerian man. He was participating in a conference in Ivory Coast. Then one of the local media in Ivory Coast got a chance to interview him.
he was given a very funny interview. That man, he was asked, like, when did you discover or when did you trust by yourself that you are a millionaire? So he was sharing a very interesting story to his audience who was present at that conference. He was saying like, for me, there was a time that I went to the bank and I got the money from the bank. I put that money in my car. I think it was $10 million, though I'm not sure the exact price.
But it was a huge amount of money.
Very huge money. Yeah. Then he put in his car, taking to where?
Home.
To his home. Because he was saying this money, it was just numbers to me. The people always tell me that I have money, I have this property, I have this. But to make sure whether I have a money or this money I just have as in paper or as a numbers, to make sure that I can get as, like, it's called it what? As a note money. He went to the bank and he got a very huge money. He put in his car. He travels back to his home. Then he just opened the door. He sat somewhere here. He dropped it. He put out the money. Then he checked. He saw that's like that. I think it was 10 million. He said, ay. When he saw that money, he was saying that's the only time I discovered or I trusted myself as a millionaire.
So
seriously,
he's a rich man. He has a lot of money in the bank, but he has never seen that money physically.
Physically, yes. He was saying like, I have the money, but I never see it physically.
But I think that's how it is. Many rich people, you know, when you have money, you do not store it in your house. You don't dig a hole and put your money there, and then you can see, this is my wealth.
But
this
Africans,
is how
Africans, you know, they cannot even go to the bank. They can dig a hole. They can put there on the roofs. Under the bed. Under the bed. Dear, we have tactics, dear.
Yeah.
I know you are one of them.
No. You know, in this era, your property is vulnerable to so many calamities. It can be natural calamities, they can be man-made calamities. A fire can break out and your money is burnt. So people prefer to store money in a bank or electronically. And therefore you never get to see this money physically. There's no one time a rich man can say, I want to show people how rich I am in terms of money, and takes them to somewhere and shows them, this is all I have.
It can't happen there.
It cannot.
It cannot.
Yeah.
They just only have this money as a numbers, checks. 10 million US dollars, 20 million US, some of them 1 billion. So they have just only numbers somewhere in here.
Yeah.
But even they have never seen it as physically.
And probably they never will. Because all your money, like here, how many people carry money physically? We don't. We use our mobile phones.
By the way, exactly, you are right. By the way, even that rich man in Nigeria, he was asking, okay, you have that huge amount of money. Right now, please, mister, do you have any money in your pocket that you can show us? That the money is stood up, he'll say, seriously, I don't have any money. I don't have even
no money,
coin.
Not even a coin.
Then, do you know what I did? When I was
watching
the interview, I was saying, if even that man, if he doesn't get any coin from his pocket, that means me, even as Hamse, I can call myself as millionaire, not even millionaire, a billionaire.
You can say you're a billionaire.
Why not? I can call myself as billionaire because you can never see me having a money in my pocket.
That is true, especially here in Somaliland. We don't carry money.
Because our money is always in electronics.
Yeah.
So if someone, you are going today asking me, Mr. Hamse, let us go to this cafeteria, let's go to here and there, and ask me a money, not money, probably you will not find from me. So I have in electronics.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. If someone today, Wangui, gives you like $1 million, what would you have spent?
First of all, if I am given $1 million today, I will not spend it today. Not even tomorrow, not even a week or a month.
So you want
I
to
will
spend
first
well.
keep it and think. Because it's very, like when you have a lot of money, you're so excited because you were not expecting it, first of all. Therefore, you might make rushed decisions. So I would first take time and think carefully, how do I use this money?
Plan it?
How I plan it, I budget for it, and I do my research because I need to use this money the right way. So I would not use it immediately.
So,
I would take time.
You have taken your time, for example. If not just 1 month, a year, your first plans, what would you have considered?
Investment, real estate. Yes. I'm the kind of person who believes in invest. Yeah, I would invest. Anyway, let's not talk about me and what I think about.
Because I know you. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so we go all the way to Kenya because there's an interesting story in Kenya.
So which story do you have from there?
There's this man, his name is Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Yes. Now Nicholas lives in this village in a county called Murang'a County. You know, in Kenya we have 47 counties. So he lives in one of the counties called Murang'a County. Now, in his village, they have been having a problem of roads. Like there's a road they've been asking the government, like the local government, to construct for them, but it has taken too long. So Nicholas decided to do it himself, to construct it himself. Yes, using a spade and a djembe, like normal tools.
He paid?
No, he's
just
just volunteering. He started digging, and so far he has dug like he has done a lot. And when you see the road, it's not badly done because people have used it. School children are using it now.
Oh,
yeah, they're using it
great.
Because before the villagers used to take a very long route to get to the shopping center.
So this, you mean this street that he did?
Yeah.
It was like a shortcut.
Like a shortcut.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
So as school children can use it.
School children are using it, even local people are using it. But the most interesting part is that everybody refused to help him because they were asking him, why are you doing it? Are you being paid? And he's saying, no, nobody is paying me.
That's the problem of our fellow Africans.
Yes, we don't want to do anything unless there's money involved.
There's money.
Yet the people are suffering. They are taking a longer route. And Nicholas is trying to solve this situation, to create a shorter route to the shopping center. And when he asks people to help him, they say we cannot because who will pay us? We will not be paid.
Exactly. And by the way, yes, Africans, they just only wait to be paid.
Yeah.
When they are doing something, there should be some money at least.
Yes.
But this Nicholas man from Kenya, I think he's very good example to his fellow Africans that they can do something better instead of waiting international community, but also from the government. I think he has that trust or that energy that he can do something for his people and for his nation.
Yes, and even when you look at our situation here, it doesn't have to be something very big like constructing a road. Look at waste management, for instance. Plastic bottles and paper bags lying along the road.
Exactly.
But nobody will pick them because they think it's not their work. It's the government's work. After all, I don't work for the city council. Why should I pick up a bottle? Why should I keep my estate clean? It's not my duty.
That's great.
This story of Nicholas has really inspired me, and I hope it has inspired you, because there are so many things that we can do ourselves. We don't have to wait for big help and funding. We can start small, and we can see development in our communities.
That's great.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning East Africa. Thank you, our audience, for watching. I hope that you have been inspired, especially by the story of Nicholas. And wherever you are, make sure that you're making something for your community. Make sure that you're improving your community in whatever small way that you can. Have a wonderful day.